Top 10 Killers of the World. Jack the Ripper brutally murdered 5 women, all prostitutes, and mutilated their bodies. Luis Garavito, a Colombian serial killer known as the Beast, is one of the most prolific serial killers in history. He confessed to killing 140 young boys, often torturing and raping them before killing them. His crimes were particularly shocking due to his targeting of young vulnerable children and his brutality of his actions. The Zodiac Killer. This unidentified serial killer terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. He killed at least 5 people. This killer's identity remains a mystery, but his crimes and his taunting of authorities made him a legendary figure in true crime history. Aileen Wuornos, known as the Highway of Terror, was one of the few female serial killers to achieve notoriety. She killed at least 7 men, often claiming self-defense after being hired for sex work. Her story, after adapted into the film Monster, has sparked debate about the role of gender, abuse and violence in her crimes. Dr. Harold Shipman, known as Dr. Death, was one of the most prolific serial killers in history. He killed at least 215 patients. He used his position to prey on vulnerable patients. John Wayne Gacy, known as the Killer Clown, was a successful businessman and community worker by day, but at night he was a sadistic murderer who killed 33 young men, luring them to his home with promises of work. Ed Gein. His crimes inspired the character Buffalo Bill in the film Silence of the Lambs. His morbid fascination with human flesh made him a figure of both horror and fascination. H. Holmes. He built a hotel in Chicago nicknamed Murder Castle, which was designed with secret rooms, gas lines, and other traps to facilitate his crimes. Ted Bundy. He confessed to killing at least 30 women, often luring them with fake injury or posing as an authority figure. Jeffrey Dahmer, known as the Milwaukee Monster. He killed 17 young men, often engaging in sexual acts and mutilating their bodies.